Have you ever had a client come in with hair like this, wanting extensions, and you go, what do I do? I'm gonna tell you exactly how we texture match here with Shop IBE Hair when we have guests that have texture just like hers. So here at Shop IBE, we've got 3 different textures. We have straight, natural wavy, and then we have curly. So obviously straight is not gonna work for her. And I see this a lot with stylists who will put in straight hair and then just tell the client, you're gonna have to do all of this stuff to make it blend. But reality is the best type of hair extensions are the ones that just effortlessly move with the client's hair and are easy for her to take care of. I don't want to send her home with something that's going to require so much extra maintenance, because then it's not going to be a good fit. She's just going to want to take her extensions out. I'm going to lose a guest. She's going to just go try to find a different way to get the hair that she wants. So ultimately, as a stylist, we need to be able to have options in our salon to be able to customize and match any type of texture that walks through. So straight is not it. So I'm gonna look at something like the natural wave. And again, don't look at color. I'm just talking about texture here. So natural wave is pretty close. However, she does have some of these pieces right here that have a really nice coil to them. And I want to show around to the back also. There are, again, like most naturally curly hair, it's not the same curl pattern at all on their hair. A lot of them are going to have, as you can see here, she's got really, more of a kinky wave here underneath at the root, which is very common. Then it gets a little bit stretched out towards the end. But then on top, she's got all different kinds of textures. So often I'm not just installing one type of texture, I'm mixing a lot. And that's the really nice thing about hand-tied hair or micro wefts is you have the ability to texture match and add a lot. I mean, I could do 3 different types of textures on one row if I needed to. And sometimes I've done that. Sometimes I've placed, underneath here in the nape, I'll do really curly. I'll do more of the curly texture underneath. But then as I start to move up and maybe add, row 2, row 3, I'm starting to mix in a little bit more of a stretched curl pattern in. And so that's exactly what I would do here. And I want to show you guys ultimately, what I think the best thing for her would be is a mix between, this is our curly collection from Kitsune. This is Slavic hair, but it is, does have that nice wave. I always like to warn, stylists to wash hair first before installing. Wash it, diffuse it, scrunch it, do what you would naturally do, what your guest would naturally do. Make sure that you mimic how they're going to be taking care of their hair. So that, again, you're not asking them to do anything crazy, anything that's out of the ordinary. If she doesn't diffuse, then don't give her a look that she has to diffuse to get. So if she just wants to air dry, then I'm gonna try and find the best texture match if she is going to air dry. So again, I think the best thing for her would be a mix between the curly and the natural wave. And I would put these both, say she wanted, a couple rows for really long full hair. So I would be giving her an even mix between half curly, half natural wave on the same row, because I do feel like she's really kind of in the middle. I would focus a few more of these on that nape section because she is a little bit kinkier underneath there. The goal is for us to give her a texture that's going to be easily achievable at home. I want to set her up for success, and as stylists, that really truly is on us, and a lot of that comes down to the texture match in the hair that we're choosing. So I think this would be great. Then what I would go through is, I would color match to make sure that we're getting her this nice warm tone that she has. Maybe something like an 8G, 9AA, Redken shades would really kind of mimic the same kind of pop of warmth that she's having. And I know that she would have great success with this, and she would have longevity and be able to have hair extensions that she could easily take care of and would lead me to get more business.